What's going on, everyone? Welcome to EagleEyeFX. And guys, I just want to bring you another update of what I've been looking at on the markets. Guys, if you've been enjoying my content, remember to like, remember to subscribe to this channel, and remember to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out every time we post a video. So I want to share with you just a few trades, like two of them that I shared with my students. I think yesterday or the day before, just still showing you the power of QM patterns. All right, we're still looking at that. And maybe for those who are new to this channel, a QM pattern is when the market, for example, for a bearish QM market, or when you're looking for selling opportunities, is when the market gives us what? Gives us a break of structure, give us a change of character over here. And then what we do is that we wait for the market to come back and tap this level over here. Then we look for our entries and we enter. And you can see here, the market gives us what? The market gives us, let me use a different color. The market gives us higher highs and lower lows. All right, higher highs and lower lows. Once the market comes back to this level, then we are looking to sell. And the opposite of that is when the market is on a downtrend, it giving us lower lows, then it gives us higher highs. Wait for the market to come and tap that level. So you can see here the market is giving us lower lows, okay, so you can see, and then it changes and becomes what? It becomes higher highs. It's higher highs, yes, higher highs. Very good. So then once it comes back to this level over here, that's when we're looking for an opportunity to buy to the upside. So it's as simple as that. And of course we have other confluences that we use, like the awesome oscillator. We use the awesome oscillator to look at that. So you can see, for example, here we had this volatility 25, right? You can see here, but this actually on the daily time frame, but you can still see the concept is still the same. You can see the market gives us what? It gives us these higher highs, or we have our break of structure over here. We have our change of character. So we wait for the market to come to this level, then we look for our entry, and then we move to we look for our entry to the downside. And you can see another one over here. This is volatility 50. You can see the same thing. You have our lower lows, right? The market gives us a break of structure. Then we have this change of character. So we wait for the market to come and tap this level. Then we look for opportunities to the what? We look for opportunities to the upside, right? So I shared this with my students, and I want to show you how it's actually playing out. So you can see volatility 50, how it's playing out. You can see it actually came all the way and tapped to our zone. But let's look at it. I think the entry was on the 2 hours time frame or so. I think I'd given this setup on the 2 hour time frame. Yes, you can see clearly how it went all the way. So we have our break of structure here. You have our break of structure, and we have our change of character. So we wait for the market to come and tap this zone, then that's when we enter. And of course this becomes our first target. And you can see the market came all the way close to our target. So that was a beautiful trade that, you know, you could have maximized and taken. Then you can see something here. We normally use the awesome oscillator. I normally like using the awesome oscillator for added confluence. You can see here, as the market was giving us lower low, the awesome oscillator was giving us what? Was giving us higher low. So we have our divergence over there, which is actually another confirmation for us. All right, then what we do is that now we just wait for the market to come to this level. Once it tap to this zone, we find our entry, and then we do what? We just hold the trade to the upside, and you can see this one played out around 3%. So then we have this for 25. You can see, like I showed you, this is overall target, but of course this is daily time frame. So you can imagine this move, how big this move is. You can see this is actually 3 days of 3 days of massive sell, right? So you can see our higher highs here, you can see our lower lows here, all right? Then you can see the market coming to tap our zone, but of course, and then you can see here actually on the daily time frame, you can see as the market was giving us higher highs, the awesome oscillator was giving us lower highs, all right? So that is actually a divergence. So we wait for the market to come to and tap this level. And of course, we are not going to use the daily time frame to enter. So we have to go to the lower time frame. Let's look at maybe the 2 hours or the 1 hour time frame. We see what the market is giving us over there, right? So you can see here on this is the 2 hours time frame. Let's see the 1 hour time frame if it's very clear. So you can use either of the time frame. I like using the 1 hour time frame or the 2 hour time frame, right? Yes, so you can use any time frame that you want. It still works. So you can see here how beautiful this actually. Let me just let me hide this. Okay, let me just leave it for now because I don't want to tamper with this so that I can explain something. So you can see that on this zone here that we are looking for our entries on the daily time frame. When you come now to the lower time frame, which is the 2 hour time frame, you can see that it actually gave us another QM pattern. So sometimes what you have to do is you have to change this into a line chart so that at least you can be able to see it clearly and you can see what is happening here. Can you see that? We have our higher highs, we have our lower lows, we have our QM pattern confirmation over there. So what do? We draw our zone, then we wait for the market to come and tap this level. Then that's when you look for our entries, we place our stop loss, then we allow the market to do its thing. And you can see, guys, you can see how massively this one actually played out. It came all the way. You can see we have a break of structure, we have a change of character. Then once the market tap this level, what do? You look for your confirmation. I have my own personal confirmation that I normally teach on my course. If you're interested, for anyone who is interested, you can actually hit me up on Telegram. I have a students community whereby I can also add to that, whereby you have access to my course, and also you get these trades that I share, right? So you can see this was a beautiful trade over here. So you can enter, maybe I don't know what confirmation you normally use. You can use whatever confirmation you use. If you want to enter at the close of this, if you want to enter at the close of this, you can see the sellers are trying to push this market down. Then you place your stop loss either above, somewhere around there, or somewhere around over there. So you can see that was a clean 5%, and look at that. After that, it just dropped all the way to the downside, and you can see these are all levels of target. All right, these are all levels of target that you can target, and you can see the market is actually, if this was your take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3, you can see that all of them was smashed before the market now is trying to retrace. So this, guys, this is as simple as you can see as I'm explaining it. It's very, very simple and very, very straightforward. So if you want to learn, if you want to go deeper on the QM patterns and how to actually do this, you can actually send me a message either on Telegram or on TikTok, depending on where you're watching this video from. And also, I have a course. I have a very simple and straightforward course that you can actually have access to, and then you can be able to learn all these QM patterns, the confirmation that I use. I go deeper on the awesome oscillator, the divergences, the hidden divergence, and the regular divergence. I explain all those things into details once you are able to access that. Rather than that, I have a free Telegram channel if you're interested. The link is in the description below. Feel free to join that as well, and then then we can continue trading. And one thing I forgot to point out here, you can see that as the market was giving us a higher high, look at what happened here. The awesome oscillator was giving us what? Was giving us lower high. So that is our divergence confirm over there. So the rest is just now to wait for the market, give us the entry, and then we just trade this. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out anytime we post any video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.